Hello guys, welcome once again. Till now we have made in our WPF application a login page which looks like this, and when you enter a username and password and press login, it says whether your username and password is correct, and if it's correct it opens the second form which is blank right now. So in this video I will show you how to save data in the database in this second form. So I will use this form to save the data in the database. So let's see how can I do this. So I have shown you in the previous videos that how can you make this second XAML file, and I want to give the same appearance as my main window. So what I will do is, in the second video I think I have shown you how to set the image background to your window. So go to that code in which you have set the image and just copy this image source and the source location, the whole code from here in the grid section, and then go to your second.xaml file and go here in grid, once again grid tag, and paste it here. And once you paste this, your second XML file will look same as your login page. So this is setting your background. Now for saving the data in the database, I need some text boxes and the button. So I will take first of all from here text box 1 2 3 4 4. Okay, it's here, and I will take 4 labels also for employee ID, name, surname and age, and I want to assemble it in proper way, so like this. So now I assembled my labels and text boxes, and I have given the labels employee ID or EID, name, surname and age. So you already know, I think, how to change. Just go to the properties here and go to the content, just select your label and change the name or content from here. In a similar way, I have selected this text boxes and I change the text box name from here. So first text box name is employee ID EID text. Second text box name is name underscore text. Third text box name is surname underscore text, and fourth text box name is age underscore text. So 4 text boxes and 4 labels I have taken. Now I will take a button and I will name this button as btn underscore save, and I will change its content also as save. So this button I will use for saving. Now we need to make first of all connection to the database with this page. We have made the connection with the login page. Now we will make the connection with this second XAML file. So in my SQLite database I have these fields called EID, name, surname, age, username and password. So I have 6 fields, but I want to just save 4 columns: EID, name, surname and age. So I choose these 4 columns from here. Now I go to my program once again, and I go to the main window, and here I have written the connection to the SQLite database. So I go to the code. I just copy the code in order to save the time. So you need this system.data.sqlite namespace. So just double click this save button, and at the top just import this namespace, system.data.sqlite. Now once again go to your main XML file, and here we have defined the connection to the database in the login page video. So I just copy this same code for the connection. Our database name is database.db and version of SQLite is 3. So I just copy this string connection and paste it in my code here after this public second method. So this is my connection. Now in here, in the save button click event, what I will do is I will first go to main.xml file. I'll click this login button, and you can just copy the login page code as it is, because we will just edit this code, so it will be faster. Just copy all the code which you have used in the login page, go to your second.cs file and paste your all code in button click event. Okay, now in here we don't need this 3 if conditions, so we delete this, and we don't need this count variable, so we also delete this. So the basic code looks like this. So here is the connection, and in the first line of your button click event you are creating SQLite connection, SQLite con is equal to new SQLite connection, and pass your configuration strings or connection string from here. So just copy it and paste it here, and here we are opening our connection. So SQLite con.open, and here we need to change this query. This time we want to save the data. So what we will write here, I will write double quote and then close first of all, and here I will write insert into your database name. So my database name is here employee ID. So this is the table in which my data is there. So I will copy the table name and go to my code and write here. So insert into the table name, and then we will give the table names. So what table name we have in our database? EID, name, surname and age. So we go here, insert into EID comma name comma surname comma age, and then we write values here and we pass the values. So give the bracket, and here we are going to pass the value. So we will pass the value in the same sequence as we provided the name here, or name of the column here. So first for the EID, I will go to my XML file. I will select this EID text box name. I will copy this text box name from here, and once again go to the code and in here in the query value I will write this. So this will be like this, but we don't want to write this like this, so write single quote, in between double quote, in between plus plus, and then write here your employee ID text box name, and here write this dot text box, and after this text box name write text. Okay, so we have passed the value for the first text box, so it will go into this EID column. In the same way I will make 3 other columns, so I will write comma and then single quote, double quote, and plus plus, and my second text box name for name, copy the name for the name text box, go to your code, paste it here, before write this dot, and after write dot text. Okay, 2 more text boxes we have, so I will just copy these, copy this code once again, plus up to plus, and paste it 2 times, 1 and 2, and we already have this plus sign, so I delete this and the error should go. And here also we have this plus sign already, so we, and then just copy the name of the surname text box and pass here, and the age text box and pass here. So our query basically looks like this. I will break it into 2 parts so you can see this, or I will leave it same. So I have written the query insert into employee ID and the column name EID, name, surname, and age, and then I pass the values for EID, name, surname. So write values and pass all the values from the text boxes. Okay, now I'm passing this query in the SQLite command as in the login page, so this line I'm not going to change. And then I have this create command execute non-query, this line will also remain same, and we will leave this code also same. In while loop we are not going to pass anything. The most important thing in this code is the query, so write your query correct. Now once you have written this code, I think we are not going to use this while loop and this, so we can safely delete it. So we just have this code for saving our data. So once your data is saved, you definitely want to show the message that the data is saved. So I will just show it in the message box. So I will write message box dot show and then double quotes, and I will write saved. So I know that my data is saved into the database. Okay, so write the query and write this code. If you want, you can pause the video and just write the code. One thing I also forgot, once you open the this connection, you must close the connection also, so the database is not busy with this connection. So once you open the connection, you just close the connection. Here you are closing the connection, and you need to close the connections when you are in the login page. So when you log in here and your login and password condition is correct, and you are opening the second page where your count is equal to 1, just go after your message.show username and password is correct, and paste it here also, your connection. So you close your connection, and then you go to the next page. One more thing you can do is you can hide this page. So you can write this dot hide, bracket and bracket close. So this will hide your login page and show your second page. Now when I run the program, now so in my database I have this 3 employee ID, one employee ID 1, employee ID 2, and employee ID 3, and I want to add one more employee ID. So what I will do here, first I will log in with my username and password, which is correct, and you see my previous form is gone and new form is open. And now I will add employee ID 4. So employee ID 4, his name is surname and age, and I press save, and you see the message that my data is saved. Now we will check in this SQLite database. So once you go to the SQLite database, you need to refresh your database. So one way to refresh this database is just go to this structure tab and just come back again, and your data is refreshed. And you can see whatever data we have entered, it is saved in this database. One more data if you want, you can add, for example 5, and his name is any name, and age is too much. Okay, so we have employee ID 5 also, and save it. My data is saved, and I refresh my database, go to structure once again, and my data is here once again. So in this way you can save your data into the database using your WPF application. Okay, so I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and bye for now.